Clock out, come home, and drink away. To bash and burn the weekly plays. Douchey calls and sweaty balls, this is Scotch sporting.
I fucking nailed it. Did that come through, or am I muted when you play the song?
Oh, you're muted. Yeah. Wow.
Damn it! I nailed the note at the exact moment that the intro started.
That's awesome.
I'm very pissed now.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I mute the microphones just in case someone's like, fuck, bitch, fuck. You don't want that right at the beginning.
That sounds like Mark Bunn. And are we airing on YouTube?
We are on YouTube live right now. And that's why you don't want that. Because, like, Mark could say something really racist and then we'd all get canceled.
That's Mark, though.
Yeah, Mark.
Oh, we've absolutely said enough to get us canceled, I'm sure. If any of us get famous, we're screwed.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Right? Yeah.
I do hope we get famous.
It would be great. It would be great. You know what though? I don't want like Tom Hanks famous where they're trying to knock over his wife and then he yells, "Get the fuck back." Have you not seen this video?
Yeah.
No.
It's great. Oh, hold on. Let me find it to the internet. But I don't want to be that famous. But I want to be like, like famous.
I was wanting to be famous where like smart people knew who I was,
Right. Okay, here, check it out. Right. Oh, hold on. All right, let me get the Chrome window. There we go. And hold on. It's too big. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Oh. Can you hear it? Oh, you can't hear it. Fuck. Hold on. I can fix that too.
Pearson? Oh no, that's at the hotel.
Hold on. Sorry, guys. This is great. This is great live stuff happening right now.
Well, yeah. I mean, cut this out of the.
They're busy watching the YouTube video already. They're like, we know what's happening.
We already saw it, dude. Okay, you guys should be able. Oh wait, hold on. No,
that's getting stupid.
All right, there we go. Okay. No, you guys still can't hear it. Fuck. Or can you?
I heard the beginning of the video, but nothing after that.
You don't hear anything here?
Oh no, yeah.
Oh, I have to talk. Oh shit. Because it's on my. Oh, hold on. I can. No, I don't know if there's no.
Don't mess up with the settings. Leave it as is.
Oh my god. Okay.
Just blow into the mic while the video's going.
Or just hum.
No, that's really annoying. Look at here it comes. 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 Oh. He was very angry. I don't know. I don't. Sorry, guys.
I mean, at least he didn't slap the guy.
It's true. I mean, he didn't. Listen, you almost knocked over his wife.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd be pissed.
I'd be pissed too. Someone did that to my wife. I'd be yelling, "Get back the fuck off!" too.
Although Lindsay would do it first before you even got the words out.
So you saying you don't want to be that famous because you want to be able to live your life, or you don't want to be seen as the nice guy and then do something like that?
No, I want to be able to walk down the street and like live my life. Like that level of fame
in Toronto.
That level of fame, yeah. But see, Canada's different. Because like if you see I mean, I've seen famous people. I was out and I saw one of the bare naked lady guys, right? And I'm like, oh, it's the bare naked ladies guy, and we just kept walking and he kept walking. Like there was no let's stop and bug him.
For and with famous people in my years in the entertainment business.
Mm-hmm.
And it's you're right. Like when I've been out in Canada or I've been seen, so it's very like it's a polite thing, and I think it's also like I don't want to look like that guy.
Right.
Like I think we're very reserved and we don't want to be bold and interrupt dinner.
That's right. Oh, we saw Barry Pepper at the airport.
Barry Pepper.
And we were like, oh, it's Barry Pepper. We just kept walking.
Heck, on Saturday we saw Simone Lawrence at Coop.
That's right. We saw Simone Lawrence walk in the Coop after they took a fucking shit at that football game, and he walked in, and I looked at him. And me and Simone made eye contact, and I was still wearing all my Ticats gear. So he knew that I knew, and I didn't say a word. And then I just kind of like nudged Mark, and I'm like, you see who that is? And then I nudged my daughter. I'm like, do you know who that is? She's like, no. I'm like, okay, just enjoy your chicken.
What was it? Oh, fuck. Why am I big black quarterback, retired, Donovan McNabb?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, I was like, I get him mixed up with the one who's not alive, who's Steve McNair, just name-wise with the mix.
Yep.
Anyways, I was out to dinner and in New York, and Donovan McNabb was there at a table beside us, and I was like, fuck. And I basically texted Dave what I just said to you guys. I was like, here's a picture.
Yeah.
Like,
what's his name?
and he's like, oh my God, that's Donovan McNabb. Like, you should go say hi. And I was like, what am I going to say? Hey, I like football and I know who you are, but I couldn't remember your name. Could you sign this for me?
Could you sign it, please?
Oh, I bored you, I'm sure, with seeing Joffrey Lupul in downtown, and I didn't say anything. We smiled at each other, and I held up my Bruins phone, and he laughed. But I was like, I came back and told people at work, like, you get a picture, get their autograph, his autograph, whatever. And I was like, what am I going to say? Yeah. I know who you are. I'm not your fan. I'm not a fan. Could you sign something though?
Right. Doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. But so then I've been with celebrities in the United States, and people are much more inclined to come up. And
doesn't make sense, man. Like, if they're at an event, like you see them at like a fan expo or something like that, where they're expected to be,
if you're genuinely a fan, like I ran up to Paul Sorbino and I said, I loved your 2 seasons of Law and Order, and he was very pissy. But he was at a party. I didn't bug him like he was at an industry party.
Right.
I didn't like get him at dinner. So I was a bit like, dude, why are you here? It's a TIFF party. You're here to
be part of the thing. Yeah. I'm
sorry you've done other things and I loved Law and Order. But anyways, but like, yeah, you're right. Like there's a context to go up to people.
Exactly. If they're in a work type capacity, then okay. But if they're just like, especially if they're out to dinner, man, like that shit would drive me nuts. And
did you guys watch Orange is the New Black? I just had to Google her name, which is why I didn't stop her on the street.
No.
Anyways, if anyone listening watches Orange is the New Black, Samira Wiley, who is one of the leads in the first couple seasons, Samira Wiley, she's shooting something in Toronto, because I think Handmaid's Tale, because other people have seen her.
Okay.
Clearly staying in my neighborhood.
Nice.
And so I watched her walking by with a stroller, and I didn't say anything because I didn't know her name.
Right. That's also a bad start.
Hey, I enjoyed the first couple. I enjoyed the first couple seasons of Orange is the New Black. You're good at great job.
Good job. Thank you for entertaining me.
That really went off the rails when she left.
Oh, there you go. You could say, listen, it was only good when you were on it. Once you left.
It's true.
Yeah.
But I think I bailed. I think I did 2 seasons. I might have done 3, and then it got real stupid.
Right.
I hate
when that happens.
And obviously when I was a child, I ran up to Jose Cruz Jr.
Obviously.
But then I had a limit, because I met him again at an autograph signing.
Right.
And then I met him again when he played for Tampa Bay, and I just yelled his name, and he came over and was very nice and said hi and remembered me. But then I was staying at a hotel in Victoria, BC. His family's from Seattle. So I guess they might and he walked by in the lobby with his family, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna, because now it's weird. Like, I'm staying here to visit my Grahams, but this is the 4th time.
Yep.
I'm just gonna
let it happen.
Just gonna let it happen. Smile to Jason Priestley.
All right.
Yeah. But whatever else. As you guys know, I am working for someone now.
Yes.
Who has won a Grey Cup.
Correct.
And I was in their home for the first time. We were doing, like, that's where the office is. We were doing our work. And we saw sports came up, and I paused and I said, I was waiting
till the right time,
until at least like a week.
Yeah.
That I've been working here. But where is your Grey Cup ring, and can I see it?
Right.
And he said, I don't know. It's in storage somewhere.
Damn.
He said it was on display with his jerseys.
Right.
But he and his partner have been renovating their home, and like it's stunning inside. And he's like, I just didn't know where a sports display like that fits with this motif. And I turned around to a blank wall behind me, and I said, right here. And he laughed and said he will look for it for next time.
That's awesome.
So I asked for you guys.
Right.
And it was not available, which is a huge bummer.
That is awful.
But then we got talking. He was very impressed that I knew the CFL.
Oh, well, that's good.
Because we were talking about, Canadian television and working in Canadian media.
Right.
The money's in the US and all that stuff. And he played with someone on the Dolphins, or who then went to play with the Dolphins. And they asked them, where do you prefer playing? Like, what do you think is better football? And he said, well, it's Canada.
Wow.
Because people are playing in the CFL because they want to play in the CFL.
Because they love football.
They love football.
Right.
And he said here in the US, it's all about contracts.
Money. Yeah.
And I'm going to go to this contract. I'll play for this team. And it changes the dynamics of the game. But people are, and so we were talking when I was a kid, and I told him when I was a kid in Calgary, like our realtor played for the Stamps, and
yeah.
People knew a couple of guys legitimately down at the Home Hardware who were like defensive linebackers for the Stamps. Like everyone had second jobs.
Right.
Love of the game, man.
Yep. And that's again, I think you can feel it, right? I think you can.
Yeah.
I think you can feel that the players genuinely love playing football in the CFL.
And you know what his other question to me was when he found out how I was sportsy?
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with the Argos, and why does no one care?
It's a great question. It's I mean, listen.
I said, buddy, you and I, we could talk about this legitimately all day.
You should have asked him to come on the podcast and share his thoughts.
Like,
I know what his talent fee is, and we can't afford him.
So, like, what I don't understand is you look at BC's new owner. They're giving away. They're like tickets are cheap. They have concerts and shit going on. They have cheap beer and cheap concessions. Toronto needs to figure this shit out. Montreal just has a new owner. This guy loves being an owner of the team. He's all over Twitter right now. He just got COVID. So did Vernon Adams. So COVID's going around Montreal. But he's like, he put up a thing on Twitter like, hey, if you're under 18 under 18 or under 21, whatever it was, college kid, high school kid, half price tickets, and anybody that was in any sort of sporting team, you got half price tickets to the game. Why are you not doing something like this? Why are you not pushing to get kids in that stadium?
Because and this is what we had talked about was Leafs are prohibitively expensive if you can get tickets.
Right.
The Raptors are prohibitively expensive, but
which is crazy. I remember when you couldn't even they couldn't give away tickets for the Raptors. I sat courtside for fuck's sake. I sat first row. Yeah. Me.
Baseball's still affordable.
Yep. But that's just because there's so many games. If there was less games, it wouldn't be.
But just push the Argos as
the discount, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong. Okay. There's nothing wrong with being the discount sporting event.
CPL
the family, exactly. Like CPL tickets are like $20, but there's nothing wrong with the Argos selling tickets for $20. There's nothing wrong with that.
Or just I'll invest money in telling people tickets are $20.
That works too.
I don't know.
TFC, that was the other.
Optics, because I don't think the Marlies do well either. It's hockey. It's a Leafs farming team.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure they struggle for selling tickets as well.
But as we know, Toronto is the center of the universe.
Yeah.
Right? And as the center of the universe, if you are a sports fan in Toronto, you can't be seen liking something that's lesser than.
That's why I think they see the CFL the same way.
This is the mentality, right? Is that it's
Mark's right though with like the Marlies. That's a very good question because those tickets are affordable, and it's not like we're the farm team for not, for like the Blues. It's the farm team for the Leafs. Don't you like? I've been to Buffalo to see, but that's, I guess, because I'm a bit of a nuttier sports fan. I think the Bisons really pushed themselves as like, hey, come see these superstars before they get to the big leagues.
I actually saw someone wearing a Bison's Guerrero jersey on the.
That's
when
awesome.
I went to the Jays game on Friday. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Dave has the Bison's hat that he wears. It like we went to see Vlad, so we could say we saw him as Bison.
That's awesome. I want to. You know what I want to do? This is kind of a weird segue, but
into what? We have no plan for today.
It's true. All right, so here we go. We're gonna talk about Chris Taylor retirement years. So my goal is van life as a elderly, and what I want to do is I want to drive to like all these AAA and single A and double A baseball stadiums in the States and like ask fans what it's like to be a fan of these teams. Like why do you like this team? What keeps you coming to the ballpark? Why, you know what I mean? Aren't you afraid if they're too good they're going to go, and these sort of questions?
I know where you're going first.
Where's that?
Sugarland.
You goddamn right I'm going to Sugarland.
Why are you going to Sugarland first?
Because they're the fucking Space Cowboys. They have the best fucking logo in the history of sports. It's a astronaut helmet with a cowboy hat on it.
Oh.
It's so good. My
so
buddy,
you're only going to go to AAA, AA, single A and ask the fans why they're here? Or
and then maybe do some ECHL stuff and because there's weird teams out there too.
I always have that question about college sports too.
Right, that's a good one too. How are you an adult fan of a university team? Did you go to this university?
One that you don't go to.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Did you go to this university? Well, no. Well, then why are you a fan of this team?
I don't get investing. Like, I've never been a fan of under the majors sports. Like, I don't watch necessarily AAA except for, the big names like Vlad, like we were talking about. I don't follow college ball. I don't, the minor league hockey. I don't, that kind of thing. And I don't get investing in a team emotionally that turns over every 4 years.
Right. And completely turns over every 4 years.
Not evens. I mean, basketball, some of them are one and dones.
Mm-hmm. But like best case scenario, you have this team of all freshmen.
Right.
Who really lock it in and they stick on that team. The maximum you're getting out of this team is 4 years.
Yeah.
So if you are a fan of college sports, a specific team, hit us up.
And the thing is like if you went to that school, totally understand. I totally get like, I still cheer for them. I still cheer for them because you have the memories of going to the games and being blasted, and there was the chick at the one game the time, and like there's those memories that stick with you. But to never have gone to the school, I mean, listen, if you live in the area, all right, I guess that makes sense too.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Like for people up here who are like diehard college football fans in like say Ohio State, Alabama, Georgia, I don't get it.
Roll Tide.
That's Paul even asked me, he's like, do you bet on or watch college football? I'm like, no, I have no interest in it at all.
Yeah.
Because there's no connection for me.
Right. The only thing you care about is the March Madness. Wow. Took me forever to get to it.
Basketball, I follow. College basketball, I follow because I follow the Tar Heels. That's the Jordan.
And it's just Jordan.
It's just the Jordan.
That's the whole reason.
It's the whole reason. And I had family in North Carolina, so I'm like, put two and two together. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Are we giving him that though?
I mean, we can't take it away from him. We can't be like, sorry, Mark, you're not allowed to be a fan.
So what if, so maybe that's a lot of the people. Like, I'm a huge Bama fan because of someone who played for them.
Yeah. Like, I love Hawaii State football because Timmy Chang played for them. And he's also coaching there now, by the way, Mark, in case you didn't know.
He bought an Xbox off of me.
Yes, he did. Timmy Chang.
What?
Timmy Chang was okay. So in the dark years for the Ticats, like the very dark years, like we're talking the 3 and the 1 in 17, and then the 3 and 15. You know, we had a couple rough seasons. Well, one of our backup quarterbacks was Timmy Chang, and in the first preseason game, he came in and he looked like Peyton fucking Manning, just dropping dimes, boom, boom, and so I was like, this guy's the savior. Well, this is our guy. And
you had a chant and everything.
Yeah.
And then you told him that you want to have his baby.
I told him, no, I didn't say that. I passed out on the train. And when I woke up, everyone said, oh, he came through. And then I said, did you tell him that I want to have his babies? And they said no.
Oh.
Were you there? Did you go to that?
No, I wasn't.
Okay. I didn't think, at work. I didn't think you were there.
That's sweet. And now he's coaching.
He did also get into a little bit of legal trouble a few years back.
Didn't he go to jail or something? Yeah.
For what?
He stole a camera or something. I don't even remember what it was, but yeah, he did have some legal issues.
Well, I guess speaking of legal issues, I did want to welcome to Scotch Sporting. I made fun of Chris for not introducing us on Reigns of Podcast Amir.
Meanwhile, it was the second thing I said after "What is up?"
Hello, welcome to Scotch Sporting.
Yeah,
that's all. We're a sports podcast. Usually we have our shit.
21 minutes in.
Hey, that's not bad. Usually we have our shit together. Today we don't. So it is another Wing It Wednesday. At the end of most episodes, I usually ask, does anyone have any sports news, any other sports news? So the whole episode is going to be, does anyone have any other sports news? Speaking of legal troubles, I would love to start with the Hockey Canada bullshit that's going on.
Yes.
It was just announced today the federal government has frozen Hockey Canada's funding.
Crazy.
So there's, I suppose, very credible accusations of sexual assault against, I believe it's the 2018 World Juniors team, with 8 players being named specifically. And I think all of them are in the NHL, or there's no information on that. But it's like, there's a lot of talk, like Cole Makar was named potentially as, I believe, one of those people. Like, it's a lot of guys that they're like, uh-oh, this better not get out.
There's a lot of good guys. Like Drake Batherson's on that team, Jordan Kyrou.
This is bad news, Bears.
And Cale Makar just won the Norris Trophy last night, by the way.
Yeah.
And he was, I don't know who leaked it, but apparently Cale Makar is involved in it, but he isn't one of the 8.
Okay.
I think that came out when
the entire team's involved with it. It seems like a cultural thing to do.
Well, and I don't, this should have made way more news than it did, but the president of Hockey Canada said something, it's a bit of paraphrasing, but not by much. Hey, this one, from 5 or 6 years ago is, and he made the implication that they get 2 a year. And he's like, even 2 a year is too many. And everyone was like, wait, what? 28 World Junior Canada roster. Let's figure this out. Who's going down?
Oh boy.
For fuck's sake, just give me the roster, you stupid. I don't care. We have Dylan Dubé. I'm just gonna quickly see who is in the NHL right now. Taylor Radish, what a great name. Tyler Steenbergen, Drake Batheson, Michael McLeod, Brett Howden, Sam Steele, Jordan Kyrou, Mark mentioned. Cale Foote, he's someone. Is he the kid of Adam Foote?
I'm pretty sure he's one of them.
Huh. Cale Makar, that is it. Colton Point. Oh, Carter Hart. Yeah, it's very fascinating that Cale Makar is kind of the biggest name on that list. And no, he wasn't involved. Yeah. Just let him keep playing in the playoffs.
You have all guys you can blame.
That's right. He learned from Ray Lewis. Yes, Calfoot is the son of Adam Foote.
We have a noted NHL player, Taylor Radish. He can take the fall for this one, Kel McCarr.
Okay, hang on.
Isn't he playing right now in the Stanley Cup Finals with the Lightning?
Is he?
Pretty sure he was a Lightning pick.
Calfoot? Yeah, he's on
Radish.
Oh, Radish. Oh, okay.
Radish. Of all the names I could randomly pick.
With a Y, too.
Blackhawks.
Blackhawks.
He was on the Lightning.
Yeah.
Now he's on the Blackhawks. What a shitty, like...
Oh, he's part of that Hagel deal. That's right.
It's... these things just make sports so hard as a female fan, and I'm sure you guys feel the same as nice guys.
Yeah.
And we know the culture of hockey, and I don't understand in these situations, because I don't know if the president of Hockey Canada is the same as it was in 2018. I assume it isn't.
Right.
But there's no harm in being like, oh my God, this is shitty. We're really sorry.
Yeah.
We're going to look at, like, just be sincere about it.
Yes, please be sincere. No fake ass apologies. God damn it.
Or as far as hoping it would just stay off the news cycle and sweep it under the rug and just let it die quietly.
Yeah.
Well, then they're Gary Bettman and is it Bill Daly? Is that his name? Yeah. Were had a press conference and obviously we're very, very insistent. When did you find out about it? Well, we didn't know until the lawsuits were filed.
Right.
Sounds like the Blackhawks all over again.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably, we didn't know about this literally specific accusation.
Right.
We know about...
We know it's going on.
Rapes in general, but we don't know where exactly.
Yeah, oh, geez, excuse us. Not this specific complaint. We didn't know. I don't know. So the feds are freezing the public funds of $14 million.
Damn.
Amid ongoing allegations, the Canadian government is freezing millions of dollars in federal funding to the organization until it better equips itself to handle, investigate, and issue sanctions surrounding sexual assault and abuse allegations. The feds doled out more than $14 million to Hockey Canada in 2020 and 2021, which included $3.4 million in emergency COVID-19 relief funds. But they wouldn't pay for the CFL.
Nope, because hockey matters, football doesn't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's sad and it's hockey.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we always like to be like, oh, hockey, it's the sport that's, doesn't have all the
personalities.
Drama. It's boring and it doesn't have a lot of drama, and well, there's rapers everywhere apparently.
Yeah, well, I mean, hockey has puck bunnies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, all sports have those.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the fucking Herschel Walker, that article I sent you guys.
Oh my God, that's so good. Any more about Lauren Boebert?
I don't think so.
While,
I don't think so. Yeah, I haven't seen anything new.
Well, also speaking of sexual assaults, then.
Yep.
That's a good segue. Deshaun Watson has settled 20
out of 24
filed lawsuits.
I thought there was 26.
No, there's still only 24
officially filed. I think 2 more have come out. I think the number got up to 26, if I'm not mistaken. Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun settled 20 of the 24 civil lawsuits that have been filed by women. Probably the other 4 just didn't have enough dirt on them or blackmail or whatever. Filed by women accusing him of sexual assault. Watson, who has been accused by massage therapists for harassing, assaulting, or touching them during appointments when he was playing for the Houston Texans, could still be suspended if the NFL determined that he violated the league's policy conduct. I am asking again, gentlemen. Is Deshaun Watson playing a snap in 2022?
See, now...
Notice I didn't say the entire season.
Now that he's settled.
Now that he's settling.
Say, hey, it's all been taken care of.
Right.
Let him play.
I'm also with Mark. I think if these last 4 get settled before the season starts, he's playing. I don't know if he's playing right away, but he's definitely playing this season if they all get settled before September. Because what does the NFL care about? Money and things going away.
But the optics of this...
They don't give a fuck about optics.
Look at him throw the football. Don't look at the distractions. Focus on the football.
Football. It's all that matters.
Do you guys think Cleveland is going to be that much better this year? Let's say Deshaun plays every single game. What percentage will they improve over last year?
What was their record last year?
10-7.
They missed the playoffs though, right? 10-7?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, 8-9.
I was way off.
You were way off. 8-9.
Yeah, missed the playoffs.
I could see them going to 10-7. I mean, listen, Pittsburgh's not going to be good, right? So there's 2 wins. The rest of their division's tough, though.
They got Bengals and Baltimore, though.
Yeah, the rest of the division's tough. So
that's it. I know we talked about a couple weeks ago. Is Deshaun Watson that good?
He's better than Baker.
He is better than Baker.
But is he going to? It's not like with Deshaun Watson, suddenly the Browns are winning.
No, but you know what? With Baker, he lost you games. Watson won't lose you games. Watson can win you games. Baker won't win you games. Baker could lose you games. Baker wasn't winning you games.
But are they going to be that much better?
They seem to think so. But let's not forget, Cleveland is where quarterbacks go to die. So
is it good?
All the potential in the world.
Are the Cleveland Browns going to make the Super Bowl and all of their fans are going to be going, it was worth it?
Yeah.
No.
If they do.
But I don't think that's going to happen.
But if it does, then it'll all have been worth it. And all our bitching and moaning will be for nothing.
I was just wondering where Roberto Osuna was playing. Yeah. He's playing
his jersey on Friday, too.
That's bold.
Yeah.
That's a bold take. He's playing for the Chiba Lotte Marinas of the Nippon Professional Baseball League.
Nippon? Is that Japanese?
Yeah, isn't that Japanese? The Pacific League? Yeah, Japan.
Yeah.
Just playing in Japan.
Are you allowed to hit women in Japan? Is that why?
I think they have a more traditional old folk look at that kind of stuff. I mean, I think they were trying to ban same-sex marriage, actually.
What?
Yeah, I think they deemed it unconstitutional. I just saw this on the ticker like a couple days ago.
Sorry, they're trying. So it's already legal in Japan?
I think so.
And
but now they're arguing it's unconstitutional.
Damn.
What do you think the U.S. is trying to do with abortion?
So wait a minute. Is the world just going backwards? Is that what's happening? Is that what is,
I don't think
has progress stopped and we are now rolling back down the hill?
I don't think we're getting backwards. I think the people with money are getting louder.
Yeah.
I think the people who made things progressive, like the shit that's happening, these people always existed.
Right.
Like, it's always been shitty. They just had to go with where the money is, and money is starting to swing. Everyone, you want someone to blame.
Yeah.
Let's go back to life the way it used to be when things were easy, and
it's over. It's gone. That world is gone.
But it's in every country, this split, like
crazy.
The chasm between conservative and, that right-wing spectrum is just moving ever so closely to fascism.
Yeah.
And then the left is getting extreme, and it's nuts.
And going to the other side of fascism.
And then
they're going to meet in the middle. No, they're going to both meet in the middle.
As Nazis.
Good job.
Speaking of Nazis,
did we just become best friends? Yep.
Did we just become Nazis? Roger Goodell testified in front of Congress today. That was also fun.
So what's this? He said he doesn't have the power to get rid of Snyder, right?
Yeah.
But he does have the power to put it to the vote, doesn't he? Doesn't he have the power to like introduce the vote? Because it takes a 3/4.
Goodell also continued to insist that the Washington Commanders owner Dan Snyder had been appropriately punished for the workplace culture he infamously created, and doubled down on keeping the NFL's investigation to Snyder unpublished and private.
That's the thing. Does Snyder have enough dirt on everyone else that he says, if you guys vote me out, I'm blowing the shit wide open?
Yeah.
Could be.
Today, the House Oversight Committee published a 29-page report on their investigation into Snyder. Their findings concluded that Snyder had conducted his own investigations into those speaking out against him, including journalists, attorneys, and employees, compiling a dossier in an attempt to place blame for a toxic work environment on former President Bruce Allen and to discredit his accusers. He then sent this information to Beth Wilkinson and the NFL in an attempt to interfere with the investigation.
This whole thing is so messy.
He also sent private investigators to accusers' homes to intimidate them and offer them hush money. He gained information on private correspondence by filing an overseas lawsuit with an Indian entertainment company, which allowed him to subpoena his former employees' records.
Jesus Christ. So you send people to their house to intimidate and then offer them hush money. So it's like, you better shut up or I'm going to kick your ass. Here's $20. Shut up.
Yeah.
I feel it's probably the other way around.
Yeah.
I'm going to offer you hush money.
Maybe that's why it didn't work, because he did it backwards.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe they fucked it up and intimidated
the money
him first.
Oh.
I
would have already taken the money if you didn't threaten me.
Just remove him.
Yeah.
Lots of other billionaires who, wouldn't mind owning an NFL franchise.
Yeah.
But Washington, is that it? Is he like, no one's going to buy this?
Remember when Bon Jovi wanted to buy... Remember when Bon Jovi wanted to buy the Bills and move them to Toronto?
Mm-hmm.
That would have been cool. Bon Jovi, he loves
bon
Toronto,
Jovi banner. That's why they rose that stupid banner for him.
Any other sports news you guys wanted to talk about in our Wing It Any Other Sports News Wednesday?
Nick Nurse is going to play at an upcoming music festival with Prince's old band.
The Revolution?
Hold on, I'm trying to find it here. See, because I had it and now it's gone. Son of a bitch.
They're still together?
Yes. Where is it? It's not the Revolution. It's it is the New Power Generation. And
sounds like the Revolution.
So that's this weekend, the 26th. And they will focus on Prince's entire catalog. Yada yada. Anyways, Nick Nurse previously performed with Canadian band the Arkells in 2019, where he played guitar on Signed, Sealed, and Delivered at Toronto's Budweiser stage. And I did watch the clip of Nick Nurse playing guitar with the Arkells. I'm like, it looks like he knows what he's doing.
I feel like it's John Stamos when he plays drums for the Beach Boys.
Exactly. It's just weird, right? I caught this and I'm like, all right.
So Mark sent around that graphic of the Blue Jays calls.
Yeah.
Home plate calls, because we can talk about that bias. And then the hitting coach was ejected during the exchange of lineup cards before the start of the game today.
Oh, because he probably said, hey, how about you call fucking strikes when there's strikes?
What do you think was on the card, or did he say something?
I think he probably said something, because I don't think you fuck with the lineup card.
I don't know. Maybe I said like he list out players by their last name and spell out you suck. Pete Walker got ejected yesterday.
I mean,
for that same reason.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get it. Like, what are the Blue Jays doing wrong that they're not getting that these calls are going against them. Because the one Espinal one I saw was like it was called strike 3, and it was a foot off the plate, like
Was
a
that the
foot
one on the top
outside.
of the 8th with the bases loaded?
I don't know. I just know Espinal
I
was
think
pissed.
it legitimately made the news.
Right.
Not just Canadian TSN. I forget where I saw it. Maybe ESPN or something. Like it was this is insane.
I have 2 words. Robot umpires. Stop it. Can we just stop it now? You fucking idiots. These players are so stupid to vote against it. Robot umpires. What's the problem? A ball and a strike. The square is on the TV.
It's making
and then they do that 3D graphic showing the.
Yeah, here's how it.
Because of the technology that we know is available, and the generation that is now the buying power. This is getting louder of this idiocy of umpires blowing games. It's not cute anymore.
No.
It's not part of, I guess, we got to timey, baseball's old school, we do old school things. I think the generation that has the money now is we grew up with the technology where we could tell this.
Yeah.
Why are we doing it not this way then?
It doesn't make any sense. And I would say, and we've talked about this because I said, if they got rid of the square off the TV, the complaints would go away. Because that's the thing. The only reason people are complaining is because they're I can see that was a ball. Or
now,
I can see that was a strike. Yeah.
Says that they use a different way to judge these umpires. Apparently the one on this TV screen we see is incorrect.
Okay.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure.
Right.
Well,
okay.
I would say show the scorecard like they do on fucking Twitter then.
I was sitting at my breakfast table this morning. Not eating. I don't eat breakfast, but Rowan was eating.
Right.
And I had a check that I needed to deposit, and I pulled up my phone and I took a picture of both sides. I deposited it virtually. And in my head, I was thinking, what a world. This is so cool that someone just wrote me a piece of paper that was a promise of money.
Mm-hmm.
I took a picture of that promise of money and it became money.
Right.
And I was like, and I didn't grow up with this, but I've learned and adapted. And I know, and now that I know this technology exists, if someone handed me a check and said, you can only take this one to the bank.
That's right. Oh, and it'll only turn into that paper money. You can't tap it on your phone.
You'd be so mad.
Yeah.
You don't even have to do those transactions anymore. You can just do emails hey,
yep,
I'll spend money digitally.
But to me, that's the same thing. I know this technology exists now, and I know how much easier and better and accurate it is.
It's this whole thing is just about
my bank. Any check you get from my bank, because we're an old school. We believe in the way things used to be. Any check from our bank, you need to bring it in yourself.
Right.
That's umpires.
It's that old school baseball mentality.
Yeah. But now maybe I feel over the last couple of years we're just getting louder, because I think we can see it now with replays, with the graphics, with all of the angles that we can put together, the moving cameras, the eye in the sky. So Mark sent this around. This was so egregious. My father posted this on Facebook. There's the statistics of Doug Eddings calling the game yesterday. His missed calls out of the zone. When you look at the graphic, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Called ball accuracy 99%.
He only missed one ball that was actually a strike. How about that?
But it's called strike accuracy is 64%.
That's atrocious. That's atrocious.
25 of 70 called strikes were actually balls.
Which I don't get, because he knows how to spot a ball, clearly. He's called balls, but these strikes are...
Well, he wants to put his stamp on the game.
Especially with the bases loaded, full count.
Yep.
Out. Not a walk.
Out.
and the Jays
lost by a run.
They got the extra run.
Yep.
They would have contact warnings.
Impactful missed calls is the largest chances of run expectancy. Top of the 8th, Ruiz to Espinal, 2 outs, bases loaded, 3-2 count, a ball is called a strike.
That's the one.
Bottom of the 12th, Gage to McGuire, 1 out, runner on first, 3-2 count, ball is called a strike. Top of the 10th, Graverman to Chapman, 2 outs, runners on first and second, 2-2 count, the ball is called a strike.
Awful.
Are other fans feeling the same way? Like, of other teams?
I'm sure they are. Like, I'm sure this is not, I mean, it seems to be skewed towards the Blue Jays, but I think this is a problem that exists across baseball. And again, like I said, robot umpires, it's that simple.
Yeah, you don't have to go to the Jays game to watch Angel Hernandez blow calls.
Exactly.
Blow calls.
Oh, he's filed another lawsuit.
I saw that. What was this one about?
I'm checking it out right now. Please enjoy us as we live.
Good for you, Angel. Got to keep those lawyers employed, man.
Ask appeals court to reinstate a lawsuit. Lawyers for Angel Hernandez claim Major League Baseball manipulated the umpire evaluations, reviewing the allegations in an attempt to reinstate the racial discrimination he lost last year.
So he's saying that
just a bad umpire.
Yeah, so he's saying they manipulated them because he filed the lawsuit. The discrimination one. Right. Meanwhile, it has nothing to do with you being a fucking awful umpire. Maybe the worst umpire in the history of the game.
Now, is baseball racist? Probably.
Probably. Again, I'm not saying they're not racist. I'm just saying you're a horrible fucking umpire, and that might have something to do with it. The fact that we can all see how bad you are, like people who even casually watch the game know how bad you are.
Did you see that Paul Maurice is back? So all of our conspiracy theories about whatever he was going through, and maybe he genuinely just wanted the best for Winnipeg.
Maybe.
So Paul Maurice has joined the pool of 34 coaches.
Yep.
And will be coaching the Florida Panthers.
That's one less spot for Trot stand up. So
did he not take Philly?
No, that's Tortorella.
Oh,
Tortorella.
Yeah, Trots, not Torts.
Same thing.
Not even close.
No, one's the other's just a mouthpiece.
Can we talk about the dump truck full of money before we wrap up?
Which dump truck full of money?
Mark, you sent it just earlier this evening.
Yes.
I remember Brooks Koepka's like, no, I'm not going to live. PGA for life.
PGA money for life. Just kidding.
Money doesn't change my life at all.
Nah.
Oh, wait. How much money? Okay.
Oh, that much money? Yeah, I'm in. Ridiculous.
Oh, they Live Golf officially announces Brooks Koepka.
Yeah.
This one, I think, was more alarming to PJ because they had to schedule an emergency meeting and revamp the schedule because of this.
Oh, really?
Because he's another top 20 player, right?
Right.
I think that's 3 or 4 now that's gone over.
Okay.
So I don't know. I mean, but all these guys who've jumped over, like, to most fans, they've been dicks in the PGA. So it's like it's not surprising. So,
yeah. So like none of these are fan favorites.
No.
Right?
No.
Like I think at one point Phil would have been I would have put him in like a fan favorite kind of thing. Yeah. I think like 10 years ago people were like, oh yeah, Phil Mickelson's,
he's the lovable everyman of hockey. Golf. Same thing. Rory McIlroy has come out and said, am I surprised? Yes, because of what he said previously. I think that's why I'm surprised a lot of these guys, because they say one thing and then do another. I don't understand that, and I don't know if it's for legal reasons or if they can't. I have no idea, but it's pretty duplicitous on their part to say one thing and then do another.
Look at him using duplicitous.
But everyone likes Rory McIlroy.
How can you not?
I mean, if he were the one to jump over,
right, then
that would be
shocking.
Yeah.
Would you say he's the most beloved golfer right now?
Rory? I wouldn't say beloved, but
no, I would say,
well-liked.
yeah, I would say that ask a golf fan and they like Rory. If you're, do you identify as a golf fan? Yes. What is your opinion on Rory McIlroy? I like him. That's going to be the consensus.
Okay, I'm just looking at the list. I would argue it's almost the opposite. If you get a non-golf fan to name a golfer, they'll say Tiger Woods. I think Rory McIlroy would be up there.
I mean, he did for 1 year have that golf game after Tiger was dropped.
That's right. I mean, that's it, right? Like, I mean, if you said, you just walked down the street and you said, name a golfer that isn't Tiger Woods, and see what you get. I'm sure Rory would come up a lot.
Yeah, I think so.
I think Phil would come up. I think Rory would come up.
Yeah, I just like Louis Oosthuizen is a nice guy. People like him. Tony Finau. Jordan Spieth's still PGA, yeah?
Yep.
He didn't go over. People like Jordan Spieth.
Not Lindsay.
Yeah, Lindsay doesn't.
Why does Lindsay hate Jordan Spieth?
I don't know. She gets weird about sports people.
And we saw the child who won the PGA Championship.
Sorry, what was that?
The literal child that won the
Mark
PGA
Fitzpatrick?
Championship. What the fuck? He had braces. He's playing with like a lower.
What's so great about that story is that he won the amateur golf tournament at that very same course and now did it as a pro.
That's awesome.
Which I think is awesome.
He's 12 years old.
How old is he actually?
He's 27.
Okay.
But please Google him and look at what he looks like before and just tell me how old you think this guy is. He's a child. And maybe he's British. Like he is British, so maybe that's adding to his. I can't tell. Any actual other sports news, gentlemen? I feel we've gone sillily long.
One tiny thing with the basketball, as I predicted, the NBA made sure Steph Curry got his NBA Finals MVP because, that was the only trophy he hadn't won yet.
Yeah.
And if you're considered one of the all-time greats, you have to have that.
Correct.
He didn't have one, so now he does.
Oh, so you say conspiracy theory?
Well, I predicted it, did I?
Was he not the best of the tournament?
Yeah, but I mean, he wasn't like far in the lead. He had one bad game, but was really good.
But who would you give it to instead?
Is it like football and you just default to Steph Curry, like you default quarterback unless someone else really, really earns it?
Wiggins was up there.
Right.
He played really well those last 4 games for them.
Right, but can you say 100% that he was better than Steph Curry? Well, then there you go. Then what's the problem?
It's like when Crosby got his the year he shouldn't have gotten it.
Mm-hmm.
It should have gone to Kessel. It should have gone to Murray. It should have even gone to Letang.
Right.
But they gave it to him because, wait, he might not get a Stanley Cup again, and he doesn't have a constant. We need to give him one.
Right.
And then they win the next year again anyway. So, and then he deserved it the second time.
Right. And then you can't not give it to him when he actually deserves it.
Yeah, exactly.
Who is Phil? Is Phil still with Arizona?
Yeah.
He's going to play in front of 3,000 fans. He's going to break that
Ironman streak. He's got that on his list because this year he was in danger of losing because his wife was in labor, played a shift, left the game, went to the hospital.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now we keep the streak going.
That's
It's
awesome.
probably disproportionately attractive wife. I think I know that because I think someone bumped into him and his wife, and they were like, "I noticed her because she was very beautiful."
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Who is this knob that she's with?" And then it was Phil Kessel.
Eating a hot dog, I'm sure.
She's just normal looking.
Okay. Well,
she's just American normal.
Right.
Yeah, snooze, yawn. Well, gentlemen, I'm going to do more work for not the cool Grey Cup winner, for other people I'm trying to get rid of. So I will sign off this podcast with any other sports news you want to talk about?
Austin Matthews winning
Oh
both
yeah.
MVPs.
Yeah.
That hairline.
It's
Man.
not good.
I know.
It's not good.
Wow, that's going.
It's not good.
He needs to be like
Wow.
Matt Sundin and just own that baldness and just shave his head.
Shave it off.
Oh, it's going and quickly. Like it's oof, a very, very noticeable.
Yeah.
Also disproportionately attractive girlfriend, but he seems cool. I really like that he just
yeah.
He was
does
a
have like a keen fashion eye, I find.
Oh, okay. I guess so. I appreciated like he was unbuttoned. He wasn't wearing it. Like you could see his chest hair. He looked slightly like it was. Now, he kind of didn't care. I enjoyed it.
Now, Mark, this is going to be biased coming from you, but did he deserve those trophies?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think so. Who else would you have given it to?
I agree. I'm just.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he was. Yeah. How many goals did he score?
65.
65. Man. Yeah. You can't not give it to him. And then the Ted Lindsay is voted on by the players.
By the players, yeah.
Right. Okay.
So that's even more significant because even his peers.
That's right.
He was the best player this year.
That's right. So that's yeah. So there it is. Wins that trophy. Now he needs to get the important one.
Yeah. Or just get out of the first round. Baby steps.
I don't know about baby steps, Mark. You don't got time for baby steps. You don't.
The window.
Time. The window closes.
Matthews is gonna be a lead for life. All these people say
sure,
that he's gonna.
No. And you're not
wrong. He's
wrong.
not gonna be this top.
He's not gonna right. He's not gonna be 65 goals a year. If
Ovechkin can, Ovechkin sort of is.
Yeah,
you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Do you think he's Ovechkin level though?
He's on the goal pace. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
This year he started hitting more like Ovechkin did.
Right.
Okay.
I think here's what I think. I think he should trade him to the Sharks. Okay. We'll get your pick. Your pick, Carlson, Burns, or Vlasic. I'll give you two of the three. Two of the three. Straight up. It's a good deal. I know hockey.
Great deal. Trade everybody.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is like the window with him and Marner and Tavares and
yeah, with those four. I mean, I feel that Marner and Matthews will be the Backstrom Ovechkin duo for life.
You hope, anyways. You hope that that's what you got for the next 10 years at least, right?
10, 15, yeah.
So and that's fine. Like the Marlowe Thornton combo, right? Like yes, that is definitely possible. But I can tell you from experience that window closes, and then it's like, where are we? And you don't got time for baby steps because we did baby steps, and it didn't fucking work out.
Where do you guys think my Bruins will be then?
What's that?
Where the Bruins are clearly at the end of the window.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they're gonna do the blow up Tank Nation for a season, or are they gonna Sharks it and just slowly, quietly let the air out of a balloon?
Depends on who they get as coach.
Hopefully not let the air out of the balloon really slow because this sucks.
Even with a great coach, Mark, do you think with the team exactly the way it is, let's say they improve one or two pieces, they improve by 5%.
If Barry Trotz is your coach, we saw what we did with the Islanders with no superstars and goaltending.
Yeah.
That's why
you guys are swimming.
He needs to go to the Sharks. We have no goaltending and no superstars.
Yeah, but you don't have young players either, though. Yeah, but you got a mix of young and old. It's really disappointing.
What a weird team.
It's the worst. It's the worst. This is the worst I've ever seen them. It's like, because what do you get excited about? Right. What do you get excited about? There's nothing.
No high-end prospect coming up in the pipeline. Yep. No true superstar in the team outside of your defensemen who get hurt every year.
Is it Brett Burns? Is that it?
Yeah, I mean,
Carlson's getting paid more than Brent Burns.
Carlson, Brent Burns is the
Logan Couture's still on the team.
Yeah, he's the captain.
So he's okay.
I guess. He's no
He
Joe
was a lot
Pavelski.
better.
He's no Joe Pavelski.
And goaltending is crucial too, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, by the way, didn't I just see Dallas signed one of the other 34 coaches, DeBoer? DeBoer signed with Dallas, so that's hilarious. He's an awful coach. He's awful.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah, he somehow finds ways
I
to get
don't
into the playoffs and go deep.
understand. I don't understand it. Because has he won a
So
cup? I don't believe he has.
No.
Yeah.
He made it to the Cup Finals twice.
Right. With the Sharks.
With the Devils and the Sharks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is signed by Dallas now.
So there you go. The 34 coaches carousel keeps going.
Who is it? It's Laviolette is also the one who I'm like, who keeps hiring you?
Did he get fired or is he still employed?
Let's see, Laviolette.
Was he not in Nashville? I want to say Nashville.
They're both Peters. Washington.
Washington, that's right.
Wow.
But like he's someone that's like, I feel he's a placeholder coach.
Yeah. Like he'll do okay for a while. And then
he sure understands how to write on that whiteboard.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not
X,
winning you any championships.
An arrow, you go this way.
And then you're gonna go this way.
Mm-hmm.
Did he coach the Hurricanes? No, that was Pomo who won with them, didn't he?
Was it? Arisu won the cup with Carolina? Or did he only get them to the finals?
After winning their first Stanley Cup, love Hurricanes. Okay, so he
Maurice got to the finals, then they got pummeled by the Red Wings.
Yeah, and then he went to Philly, the Predators, the Capitals.
Awful.
Is Lindy Ruff? He's one of those guys. Is he anywhere right now?
Yeah, he's off.
New Jersey.
That's right.
Oh, so good.
It was the one sort of color, indigenous, I think.
Ted Nolan?
Thank you. He's not anywhere.
I don't think so.
He pissed off the wrong person, and now that person told everyone else not to hire him.
Oh, so he's out of the carousel.
Yeah.
I see. So if he was still in, there's no way Martin St. Louis gets a job.
Ted Nolan doesn't speak French, though. I don't think.
That's true. So. No, but I mean, he would have pushed someone else that is French into,
There's no one even remotely of color coaching in the NHL right now.
I don't believe so, no.
Well, name a significant hockey player that is of color that's, 20 years older than us.
Yeah, you're right. But I guess most guys are ex-players, but do you see Jerome McGinley's daughter lighting it up?
Oh, no.
With the women's under 18?
Oh, really?
He's on the Canadian, under the women's junior team and is like a goal machine.
That's awesome.
She was featured in one of the first games because it was like whatever Ginla, and they're like, yep, that's his daughter is an incredibly talented hockey player.
That's fantastic.
Anyways, well, friends, at Scotch Sporting, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all that fun stuff. We'll have notes for next week.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us on Wing It Wednesday. And if you have any other sports news, send us a note, comment on this YouTube video, like and subscribe, send us a review with a question. And if you have any other sports news, tell us.
I like that. I like whatever that is. All right.